Right. And hello. And as if I haven't mentioned it already, this game is available as a demo on Steam for the Steam Next Fest, which lasts, I believe, until October 10th. So if you wanted to try playing this game, you could go check it out for yourself over at Steam. And the guy who is making this is just one guy. So cut him some slack. He's, from what I can tell, fairly chill. Why? The politics on his Discord don't really match with mine, but I'm not here to talk about politics on this game. I'll do that on another game. The other day. Not this game. Not today. Start harvesting vegetables. Okay, so some of them are harvesting their veg. Okay, so we got a trading post and a 5-star trading post. Fantastic. So at the trading post, let's go ahead and export the of our tools and import meat. Export iron ore. 10 iron ore at any given time.
Let's go, people.
That is right now. And then as far as this goes, I would like to import another ox. Settlement level has increased to a medium village. And given a new message that we will have to pay royal tax. Yes. Now, tax gives us a bit of an issue. So, in order for us to have a tax office, we need to have a bailey and a manor house. This means that we're going to need a lot of wood, and we're going to need to put a lot of excess labor into what we're going to be building. This is over in the administrative area, and this can confuse me because the tax collector doesn't say inside of the tooltip here that it has to be built inside of a bailey. But it does. It has to be built inside of a bailey. So, we're going to build.
To work.
That's what we built somewhere once we have more. We're also not going to have enough food. We're going to die. Everyone's going to die. No. So many vegetables. So much flour.
Hey, give us
But more people and bacon.
We need more work. We need more workers here.
I want everything you can get me out of that fucking oven. I want so much bread, guys. Because we have 551 flour. Why are we not turning that into bread to eat? Like, come on. I'll even turn on idle. I want everyone baking bread. I want so much bread. You're not doing anything. I want you to be making bread because I have raw materials for food, and some reason we're not making. Luckily for us, the king is only going to be demanding about 5 money. I think it's silver in this game. Let's see here. Annual royal tax. Luckily, we don't have even money. No. So something that can happen, I've noticed, is that the logging camp will actually like back up full of timber. If you don't have somebody working the hitching post, it's important to keep that up and running. The reason I wanted lambs is because I want to get a little sheep pasture going. That's something I didn't get going last time I was playing this game that I wanted to, because I want to see what happens when you level up a house. Assuming we can make it through the winter without dying. Oh my fucking god. You might need more ovens, honestly. Another female oven right here. Yes. Oh. I don't know about doing that over here, so then rather than being kind of like directly in my line of sight, it'll be okay. It will be okay. So something I'm wondering about the communal oven is I'm wondering if the oven is too far away from the granary, and so people are taking too long to move the goods back and forth. Like, I wonder if they're taking the flour, walking it down here, making the bread, then making the bread and walking it back up here. And if that's the case, I'll just shorten the trip with this team. So if we notice that bread is being baked faster after I like balance out the workers. Sometimes I notice the game kind of like loses some of its tooltips. Go to just loses tooltips. Actually, hunting. See it? No. I don't know, my dudes. Dudes and dudettes. Okay, so there's the Bailey. And again, once we got 10 logs, we'll have our place built in the main house. And then we're gonna have the tax office built as well. It's February. We haven't had anyone die of starvation, so we have been able to bake enough bread to stay alive through the winter. Silly as that sounds. Yeah, we do have a fuck ton of flour. So that's enough. I just need another person in the granary, honestly. Our house is full. Build another one of those. Once we have logs.
Hey, give us a hand over here.
I have to say this like, no matter how much time I spend staring at this game, it is just so beautiful. Like, there is just so much detail put into everything. It's honestly very silly. The pretty of a game it is.
Heaven shine down, grow the land.
Be time to build some more housing as well. Because we're running out of people to do things. Do things. He wants to buy tools. It's March. The bells are tolling. Huzzah. We do full trade. We'll keep 40 bread. And 4. Let's keep one of that. We'll do full trade back and forth. We'll need more than 80 leather at a given time. Where the storehouse is full.
Get to work, lads.
Is why I needed more wood for the more storehouse. Four, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I need 14 timbers, please. Which we have, hypothetically speaking. Ha! Still begats more bullshit. All his vegetables we have.
Hey,
Literally
give us a
filling
hand
up on iron ore. Causing us a bit of an issue. Oh, we got a good population right now. 60 now. Nice. Give us an hour and a half to get there.
Let's go, people.
And that's assigned to help us with some of our logistics. Oh, here we go. We can actually stare at the bloomery now as they bloom some iron. See? You can see them hitting it. So what that is actually doing, so in case you aren't aware of what a bloomery is where you take charcoal and iron ore and you fire it together. The charcoal produces a CO2 atmosphere, which allows the fire, or which allows the oxygen in the ore to strip off of the iron molecules, and the iron molecules can bind together to form metallic iron, which then sinks through the bloomery to the bottom, which is what those guys are hammering on, is actually consolidating all that metallic iron that is in, like, glass, essentially. They beat that together and slowly form raw, like, pig iron, wrought iron. And then from there you would take that over to a blacksmith shop, and they would actually refine that raw iron into something much higher purity. Basically, you just beat the ever-living shit out of it with a hammer and fire until it becomes like iron rather than like pig iron. And then if you continue to strip carbon out of it, you can actually get steel. Also, you can add like stuff. Point stands! Yep. Hell, as my tooltips are gone. Which is something I would love to just restart the game and be done with, but unfortunately for all of us, that's a no-go, because you can't save in the demo. So if you're going to play the demo, just make sure that you can sit down and play for a couple hours, so you can kind of get a breadth experience of what the game is going to be like. Because if you sit down and be like, oh, I've got an hour to play, and I'll save it and load up again, you're going to be sorely mistaken. Sorely mistaken. But I think the problem was with travel distance for the oven. Glad we got that kind of sorted out.
Come on, people. Get to work. to work. Let's get to work.
I'll have one person from our place go and do traveling trading. So it looks like for every family that you have 3 people. I guess makes some sense as far as like family structure. I guess we're counting it as like father, mother, and child, and then the child and the father do labor while the mother does like gardening and housekeeping and all that other stuff. I suppose is how we're breaking it down. So for every burgage plot you have, you're expected to maintain a population of 3. So that means for every house, it's going to eat 3 units of food and 3 units of fuel per month, with the fuel being winter only. So right now we're consuming 75 units of food per month. Sense? Do a little walk around the bin. I want to go see our farmland. Wasn't this nice? As much differentiation between the barley and the wheat. But again, one person building this whole game, it's okay. Our livestock trading post. It's our normal trading post. What's up, dude? Bring in some something over? Yep. For you. Keep on keeping on. Let's see what our flax looks like. This is a really nice feature. I wish more city games did this. Oh, the flax looks so good. That's so good. This is the tannery, so this is where we're making leather. With those rolls down there. Okay. And this is our weaver, which is going to be weaving our flax into cloth, or linen, I suppose. Ooh, look at that church. It's so pretty. Reminds me a bit of the church from Disco Elysium. What's you doing in here, you filthy heathens? And this is our development area. We're currently building real estate. Cabbages, beets, carrots, a shitter. All the important necessities in life. Shall we? I want more.
Get to work, lads.
Oh, we sold something. Got money. Hell yeah. This is all houses that are full. So we don't have enough people running the granary. Seasons change. So I'm trying to store barley because I'm going to need it to build malt houses and a brewery for our tavern coming up shortly once we get the tax collector stuff done.
Let's go, people!
Get that manor house built, shall we?
Come on, people! Get to work!
We'll have some shapes shortly. We'll have the shapes to share shortly, we surely shall. Got one lamb. Got ourselves a lamb with you.
Hey, give us a hand over here.
Start of another month. The fuel that's low.
Let's go, people!
Policies unlocked. Oh boy! No, they're still closed. Because the dev doesn't know us in the demo. Oh. Here. Tax collector once we have some radio.
Come on,
Like
people,
one sheep.
get to work.
Cheap farmers. Cunts! Our lamb is named Cunts. That makes me very happy. Does this not automatically connect to the pasture? Huh. Interesting. I wonder if the pasture is for sheep and then the lambs are kept in there. Collected royal tax, apparently. At the tax office. Classic.
Let's get to work.
That's industry. 4 and 3. So we need 7 before we can get our 7 timbers. That is. Actually, won't be that long. Have that pretty quickly. Nice. Speaking of, we now have some money. Let's go ahead and get a chicken coop. Correct, we have 1 full granary.
Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
Should have a tax person. 1 silver per family per month. Nice, small tax. I get it, but I hate it. The fact that people will just procrastinate. It's very funny to me. Trade 40. Labs, we can do full trade on. I want these down to like 50. I think we'll leave them 50 iron slabs at any given moment because we have an iron mine after all. A lot of these. Chickens! It's going to be match 4 chicken houses. Ermine and cunts are the lambs. Oh, maybe they're in the pasture during the summer months and then in the sheep farm during the winter months. That would make sense. Look at these cuties. Look at the cute little lambs. Their fleece as white as snow, don't you know? Those bloody English people come over here with our sheeps and our lambs and they're looking at it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bit of a sneezing fit I had there.
Come on, people. Get to work.
Family for the malt house, one family for the brewery, one for the storehouse, one for the other storehouse, weaver, one for the tannery, one for the sheep farm.
We need more workers here.
I want another storehouse because I know we're about to come up on limitations of this as
Come
well.
on, people. Get to work. Let's get to work.
We got once in that. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we go animatronic those for now. We don't need that. Keep this as it is. How long it takes for lambs to grow up? What if it's like a year? What's happening? He's not going down. He ailed him. It's nice to see. Flax of that. Good flax. We've got cloth and leather. Good. It's cool. I feel like I might need to make another clothing vendor because they're only stocking leather right now for some reason. Oh, our tool chips came back. Huzzah! Goodness.
Get to work, lads. go, people. Give us a hot dog.
That. Cloth, please. Can you do that for me? No, you're doing leather. No! Oh, good. You brought cloth. Oh. Why is your entertainment painting on this? Because the ale has not been yet delivered. Hitting an animal. Oh no, is the oxen stuck? Yay, it worked. Our oxen got out of there. Our tavern guy was stuck. An ox was stuck in a farm. Yeah, look at that. Now we've got a bunch of people all ready to... see what happens to these houses when they get upgraded, shall we? Yeah, just had to boop the oxen. Just had to boop its snip. This is going to be a fancy house, I can already tell. Now that is a very pretty looking house. We have 3 people in a burger family. How nice. Well, we can safely go ahead and start upgrading places as we get more wood. Slowly clearing out a small forest. Huzzah! More money. More money means more eggs. Oh. Not quite enough money. We have completed a level 2 quest. It's actually the last quest of the demo, too. Look at that. Once the garrison tower. I guess I'll build one of those before we call it quits. What's that? You got everything you can. Cool. Nice little demo. Takes about 2.5 hours maybe to kind of ramp up just to this point. Then if you're running on 3x speed, or 16x speed, so if you ran this on 1x speed, it would be what, like 32 hours to get here? 4x speed would be about 8. Cool. You could really take your time designing your city. I don't like the look of this though. Need more granary supplies. Let's take a second to actually really look at these buildings. Look how beautiful they are. Like they're ramshackle, sort of. Like they look like crap, but they look really good looking like crap. You know what I mean? Like you can hear the chickens clucking from over here. This calls for another walk around the village. Howdy ho, neighbors. It's me, your Manor Lord. You want how much for the leather? Preposterous. Got a tavern over here where people come to drink and eat, apparently. We got an apple. I spilled tankard of ale today. Let's take a look at some chickens. They are certainly chickeny. Let's... Oh, we don't have enough money. And just like export only while we're spending on. Oh, it's because we don't have any iron ore. We've been buying ore like an idiot.
We need more workers here. Hey, give us a hot note.
Are sheep become sheeps? No, they're still just lambs. It's fast. Something. Hey, I'm live. I'm live. It's all good. Actually, speaking as I have been made awake, I am going to go ahead and mute my audio. And you guys can sit here and watch what is essentially going to be a time lapse of the city either being fine or dying horribly from frost. Should be fine. So. And we're back. Now with 68 timber. Nice. So we have so many iron slabs. It's good. Iron slabs. Oh, we don't have any more money. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping we would my sheep turn into sheeps? No! Damn it, cunts. Why are you still a lamb? If I had known lambs taking years to grow into sheep, I would have fucking... told them to import sheeps. Okay. Well, now that we have that many resources, I'm going to go ahead and build a garrison tower.
Come on, people, get to work!
What else do we not have built yet? Pull these guys out. Oh, do they not come with food? It's unfortunate. Did he lose some folk while I was away? Huh. Deep, huh? Fix that problem.
Get to work, lads!
Apparently chimneys hadn't been invented yet. Ah, these guys have chimneys. Chimneys, 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 children. I'm gonna see the puzzle. Go ahead and go to forest. We'll cut these. More so just so you guys can see what they look like.
Let's go, people!
Yeah, so we're just about done with the demo. I just want to build a couple more buildings, just to show off what they look like. And then I'm going to call the stream. I'll probably break this into 2 episodes on the VODs. Well, I'll put the VOD up and then break it into 2 episodes. Just because I like to keep... I'm trying to keep things shorter than the actual videos I put out. So we'll see how that works. See what YouTube decides to yell at me about on the edit side of the whole thing. So YouTube loves to yell at me. But if you did like this and you want to see more of this when it comes out, or if and when I ever get access to play it early, let me know in the comments. And of course, like the stream. That would be a great help if you're feeling especially spicy and oh so lovely. You could even toss me a couple of dollars on my in the description of the video. There's links to where you can donate to me. It goes straight to helping me pay rent because I am broke as fuck and disabled. So any money is of great assistance. Goes to a good cause, keeping me housed. Yeah. Thank you guys all for joining me. The garrison has been built. Disconnected from the roadmap. Huh. Let's do this. I don't know. Some of these things are still kind of glitchy, so I wouldn't worry too much about them. Like, I imagine this is supposed to have a ladder or like a staircase to it. They probably don't want you going in there right now, because it'll probably real buggy or something. You got the poop chute on the side there. Delightful. Forester still wasn't built yet. The houses are being built. We have tons of materials, commodities, a thriving marketplace, dozens of houses just waiting to be upgraded. Good times. Yeah, this is a good-looking game. The bones of a great game are in here, and I think to cap off the end of this stream, I am going to take a quick walk from one end of the village to the other. Sounds of mining, of blooming industry, plots of many families, smoke rising gently from the arched tops of the roofs. Of a church in the distance, the guard tower overlooking the crops. vegetable fields tilled by families, people carrying firewood, oxen dragging building supplies to and fro. Oxen apparently don't like me. We'll take a quick look at the marketplace before we turn towards the farm and end at our manor. See people hauling buckets of water, baking bread, hauling wheat to and fro of the granary. See baskets of freshly baked breads. The windmill working tirelessly to build ourselves much glorious food. The malt men malting and cooking our barley so that we may have beer. The brutes, the peasants, the burghers, and finally we move towards our own housing, the manor house, and the tax office, where we so justly rule over this fine land. Thank you for joining me at this first look at Manor Lords. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you again next time.